Have you ever wondered what it takes to lead not just a company or a team, but your own life through its biggest changes? Welcome to Leadership in 5 Lessons Legends Unlocked, the channel where I dive into the lives of history's greatest leaders and extract the 5 key lessons you can use right now to level up your life and career. If you want to grow as a leader, improve your skills, and get inspired in just a few minutes, you're in the right place. Subscribe and join me every week as I unlock a new legend. Today, I'm embarking on a journey with Melinda French Gates, philanthropist, businesswoman, and advocate for women and girls worldwide. Her story isn't just about success, but about embracing change, finding your voice, and leading through uncertainty. Our journey begins with Melinda navigating a life full of transitions, from leaving home for college, to entering the tech world, to starting a family, and building a global foundation. With each change, she faces new challenges, each one shaping her as a leader. But Melinda's path is never smooth. She faces academic setbacks, struggles to find her place in male-dominated spaces, endures personal loss, and eventually, the end of her marriage. Through each trial, she uncovers powerful lessons anyone can use to become a better leader. So, let's dive into the 5 big leadership lessons from Melinda French Gates. Lesson 1. Listen to your inner voice. Melinda faced her hardest decision when she realized her marriage was no longer right for her. Despite decades of partnership and public scrutiny, she couldn't ignore the quiet voice inside urging her to choose authenticity. In her book, The Next Day, she wrote, "I started to hear a whisper at the edge of my consciousness. This isn't right anymore." Trying to ignore the whisper hadn't worked. It just grew louder and more insistent. By listening and acting on that inner voice, even in the face of fear, Melinda found true strength and authenticity as a leader. Lesson 2. Embrace change as opportunity. Major transitions, like leaving home, starting new roles, or facing loss, were never easy for Melinda. Each one brought uncertainty and pain, but she learned that these moments weren't just endings, they were beginnings. She wrote, "The next day is when we begin to make choices about how we'll respond to change, what we'll carry forward, and what we'll leave behind. The next day is when we start to form the next version of ourselves." Her resilience turned upheaval into growth and possibility. Lesson 3. Practice humility and listen to others. Stepping into global philanthropy, Melinda realized real impact isn't about having all the answers, but about listening, especially to those closest to the problems. Visiting communities, she learned to support rather than control. In her book, she mentioned, "I'm always more convinced that I render the most good by standing behind movements led by others, not by trying to create one of my own." True leaders lift others up and learn from every voice. Lesson 4. Embrace vulnerability and courage. After her marriage ended, Melinda found herself overwhelmed by grief and uncertainty. Instead of hiding, she leaned into vulnerability, seeking support and sharing her story. She said, "I prayed for grace. I prayed to find the words to tell my story. It felt powerful to finally let my voice say aloud what my inner voice could only whisper." Her openness gave her courage to heal and inspired others to do the same. Lesson 5. Let go of perfection. Good enough is enough. As a mother and leader, Melinda battled the pressure to be perfect. She struggled with guilt, trying to do it all. Her breakthrough came in embracing the idea of being good enough. She preaches that perfection is an unreasonable thing to expect from anyone, period. Allow yourself to feel the ease of letting go. Letting go of perfection freed her to live and lead with more joy and resilience. Melinda's journey shows us that leadership isn't reserved for CEOs or world leaders. It's something we can all practice by being true to ourselves, growing through change, listening deeply, showing vulnerability, and letting go of perfection. So, what's your next day? What challenge are you facing right now? Remember, your story isn't defined by setbacks, but by the lessons you choose to carry forward. If you found these lessons helpful, imagine what you could learn each week as I unlock the secrets of the world's greatest leaders. Subscribe to Leadership in 5 Lessons Legends Unlocked and join a community of people just like you, growing, improving, and inspiring one another. Drop a comment below. Which of Melinda's lessons resonates most with you? And what leader should I unlock next? Thanks for watching, and remember, great leadership starts with the next step you take, today.